Good evening, welcome to the World Game. Tonight you're in for a special treat as we revisit the domestic cup finals from England, Germany, Italy and Spain. And where better to start than at the spiritual home of modern football, Wembley. The world's oldest cup competition pitted two English giants against each other in the FA Cup final. On the back of a disappointing league campaign, Liverpool was hoping to complete a domestic cup double, having won the League Cup earlier in the season. A stirring 2-1 victory over Merseyside rivals Everton had Kenny Dalglish's side brimming with confidence. Roberto Di Matteo, on the other hand, was juggling his cup commitments with the UEFA Champions League final in the back of his thoughts ahead of what the Blues were hoping would be a fourth FA Cup success in 6 years since the rebirth of Wembley Stadium. Your commentary team at the Grand Stadium, Stuart Robson and Martin Tyler.
So it is the Champions League finalists who kick off against the League Cup winners for the FA Cup here at the new Wembley. Branislav Ivanovic. John Terry is still playing with the damaged ribs. They are on the mend, but he's been through the pain barrier a few times recently. Towards Drogba, Lampard making a supporting run, and Drogba trying his luck, which has been good here very early on.
Well, it's a good diagonal ball from Ivanovic. Liverpool dropped quite deep then. Allowed Didier Drogba a free header. Lampard breaking forward from midfield. A little bit too optimistic there from Didier Drogba. One thing about Liverpool, it looks as though Bellamy's going to start on the right-hand side and down in on the left, which was not what we thought.
Lampard and Drogba come into that category. Here's Bellamy. He's no spring chicken himself. Too eager to get down the outside.
I think the one thing he won't beat Ashley Cole for is pace. He is quick, Bellamy, but so is Ashley Cole. If Bellamy is playing out on that right-hand side, the threat he will pose is when Ashley Cole goes forward and then Liverpool break quickly.
Mata for Ramirez. Gets away from Jose Enrique. First chance is Chelsea's. First goal is Chelsea's and Ramirez. In the 11th minute.
Well, that's what he's been doing so well, Ramirez. Talked about it beforehand, his counter-attacking ability. Juan Mata does really well here, getting himself turned. Then he just plays the ball. It's an excellent ball. Enrique sells himself. Then he can't get back. Agger can't get across. Pepe Reina thinks it's going to the far corner. And he hits it hard. And he gets a hand on it, Pepe Reina. But he's got such energy, such pace for Ramirez. And that goal came out of nothing, just by Mata getting turned on the halfway line and playing the ball forward.
Well, the last two FA Cup winners have been coached by an Italian. And Chelsea take a step to making it 3 in a row and putting Roberto Di Matteo's name on that list of men who've won it as a player and as a manager. Suarez. Johnson turning Drogba, and it's a difficult ball for Ivanovic. And Bellamy had the shot. Ivanovic was really struggling. Glenn Johnson did so well on that far side. And Liverpool stung, very nearly retaliating with an equaliser.
Well, it's a great bit of play by Glenn Johnson down the right-hand side. Puts it into a dangerous area. There's nothing Ivanovic could have done about the header. He had to get some sort of block on it, and then he got the second block in from Bellamy's shot. Good response from Liverpool.
Hanger with a free kick, defended by Basingwa. Drogba. Awkward for Mata, but he's blessed with a good touch, as that showed. Ashley Cole, Frank Lampard. This is Didier Drogba. Whether there's a couple now from long range, whether Chelsea feel that Pepe Reina might be vulnerable. Certainly if you hit the modern day football, cut across it, can do all sorts of tricks in your favour and not the goalkeeper's favour.
Again, he tries to get a bit of dip on it, but it's always going wide.
Lampard Good 50-50 with Spearing, which went to Liverpool's way. Here's Downing. 5 forward for Liverpool here. And Spearing makes it 6. Henderson coming in, good header down towards Suarez, who would like to have been able to take a touch or maybe have it where he could have headed directly for goal.
He did well there, Henderson. Made his run early, came inside. Ashley Cole just went to sleep here. He's backing off Ashley Cole. Can't see Henderson. Henderson comes inside of him. All he's trying to do is head it into an area where Suarez could get onto the end of it. Certainly couldn't go for goal from that sort of distance. Well played, the right-sided midfield player, Henderson.
And Kenny, who was, of course, a great Liverpool number 7. Bellamy. Suarez. A bit of fade on that towards Gerrard. Dealt with by Branislav Ivanovic. Drogba were trying to just pull in away there behind Glenn Johnson, but he did the right thing, but the ball wasn't good enough.
So he didn't realise that Skirtle had dropped off.
Well, we wait to see who will come on in the second half, but the first half is completed at the new Wembley, the FA Cup final 2012, and Ramirez pounced after slack defending by Jose Enrique, and in the end not very good goalkeeping by Pepe Reina, and that is the moment of this first period. At the break, it is Chelsea 1, Liverpool 0. Of course, there were FA Cup finals long before the old Wembley started, so the grounds have come and gone. The drama is constant. I've just got the feeling that this is going to really bubble into something special.
Straight away, Liverpool hitting a forward pass out to Downing. That's what Kenny Dalglish and his coaching team have said at half-time. We have to force the issue now. We have to force the tempo. We've got to play the game in Chelsea's half.
And twice, Steven Gerrard has been an FA Cup winner for Liverpool when his team have been trailing points in the game. Terry, a lovely touch to Mikel. Sometimes forget what a good footballer technically John Terry is.
He's got 2 good feet as well, John Terry, right and left.
Lampard, pass Spearing with some ease. Drogba makes space for the shot, he does! And Drogba, yet again at Wembley! He calls it his lucky ground, but there's no luck about that. It's sheer brilliance, sheer bravado. It's Chelsea 2, Liverpool 0.
Well, I talked earlier in the game about the combination between Frank Lampard and Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba pulling off between centre-halves and full-backs. What a pass it was also from Lampard here. He goes past the first challenge. He just pulls on the shoulder of the defender, Didier Drogba, and then he hits it between the legs of Skirtle into that far corner. Not too much he can do about it. The goalkeeper, Reina. Excellent finish. Skirtle's got to get tighter. Suddenly, Liverpool are up against it.
Well, a goal even earlier in the second half than the one in the first.
But here comes the substitution, and Jay Spearing is going to come off. Andy Carroll will play alongside Suarez.
Henderson making his way more into the middle again. So the lad from the Liverpool area goes off to the Geordie striker from Newcastle. Suarez continuing the run. I think Basingwa's got plenty of pace, but he's caught and he's given Carroll a chance here. Andy Carroll onto his strong side. Goal for Liverpool. They are back in it. And Carroll stepped up from the bench. He did very well, having decided not to have a swing at the ball when it first came to him.
And this is all about Liverpool passing forward, running forward. There's a good tackle. He's not offside. That's good defensive work from Downing. Then Carroll gets away from John Terry, and the only place he's going to score is by lifting it high into the net, because Cech goes down early. It's a really good finish from Andy Carroll, gets away from John Terry. So good feet, and then he goes high into the roof of the net. Now we've got a game on.
Mata sorted out by Jordan Henderson. Suarez still, and Cech in trouble, down by his right-hand post. Just got down there in the nick of time.
This is where he's clever, threatens to shoot. McKell doesn't get tight enough. Lampard goes on the wrong angle. He was trying to block off the pass. Now Suarez to get the shot in.
Downing again. Gerrard with the give and go with Suarez. Out to Glenn Johnson. It's a Suarez, it must be! Is it over the line? Celebrated by Andy Cole, but no goal. It seemed as though he must score. Suarez has gone across to the assistant, Andy Garrett.
Well, my first thought is that it's a goal. That was my first view. Another great angle here, right on the halfway line. Looks like it's a brilliant save from Petr Cech, no matter what. What a pass it was. Just clipped into the far post. Andy Carroll gets up well. Oh. No, it's a great save. What a brilliant save from Petr Cech. Absolutely brilliant from the goalkeeper. Carroll does everything right. He puts power in it. He comes to the far post.
But Chelsea win at the new Wembley yet again. The fourth FA Cup in 6 years here. Di Matteo has his double as playing winner and now managing winner. For Drogba, he scored in 4 finals. Never been done before. A 7th winner's medal for Ashley Cole. And no domestic cup double for Liverpool, despite their heroic efforts. And Chelsea, who know this ground so well, they love it here. This was a hard-fought win. And as Andy Carroll, who made such a difference, but not a big enough difference for Liverpool, looks on. A final score of Chelsea 2, Liverpool 1. Blue is the colour in this season's FA Cup, and very much Chelsea is the name. It's a familiar sight.
Chelsea holding on to clinch the club's 7th FA Cup. The final proved to be Kenny Dalglish's last match in charge of his beloved Reds, the club's American owners sacking the Scotsman barely a week later. Time for our first break for the evening, and then we're back with action from the German Cup final. See you shortly. Season 2011-2012 in Germany was yet another intriguing battle between giants Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich. The